Good morning everybody, it's Sean Calvert here for App Because We Win on the quayside in Hamburg. It's the third time I've tried to do this video. My microphone clearly packed up during the first one. It didn't work. I tried it again and it didn't work either, so apologies if the audio isn't particularly great in this particular video, but there we are. Lots of people having a bit of breakfast down by the waterside, very nice too. Anyway, onto the tennis. I'll be there at 1 PM local time when Lorenzo Musetti takes on Laszlo Djere. And this has been a poor matchup for Musetti over the years. Djere's a 4-0 in a head-to-head on clay. Service points won, return points won, total very heavily in favour of Laszlo Djere, 109 to 91 in those 4 clay meetings. I know some of those were when Musetti was a bit younger, just starting to establish himself, but even so, it's not been a great matchup at all for Musetti. Djere makes him, when Djere's in the mood, which he wasn't for us in Gstaad last week, he makes you play a lot of balls, and Musetti wasn't consistent, hasn't been consistent in the last, well, certainly in the last match against Kovlik that I saw. Kovlik had a chance to win that 4-3 up with a break in the final set, but couldn't handle the situation, as he often can't, Kovlik. But if he plays that level again, Djere could certainly win this match. I think the handicap, a +2.5, +3.5 games on Djere, is certainly a very reasonable option there. I think he'll make this very, very tough for Musetti and expose some of those ups and downs that Musetti's had in his game. You'll certainly see that one going long if Musetti is to win it. The second favourite, similar price, Daniel Altmaier against Zhizhen Zhang. I'm not sold on backing out Altmaier, at that price either. Could be a case of after the Lord Mayor's show for him. He was great yesterday against a tired Andrei Rublev. He won it 6-2, I think it was in the end. Very dominant performance against a fatigued Rublev. Is he going to be able to back that up today against Zhizhen Zhang in a first career meeting with all the pressure on him now? All the locals will expect him to win. I'm not so sure that's a good situation for Daniel Altmaier. Possibilities for Zhang there as the underdog. He's already knocked out one German in Hanfman. He could well do it again. Zhang wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Thirdly, Alexander Zverev has got another up-and-coming opponent in Luca van Asscher, who played really well to beat Davidovich Fokina in the last round. If you're beating Davidovich Fokina over the best of 3 on slowish clay, you're hitting the ball well from the back of the court, and Van Asscher's a guy going places at the minute. I expect him to make this tough for Zverev if he handles the occasion of playing the favoured German at home in Hamburg. He does handle that occasion, and I'm not seeing anything in Zverev that makes me think he's untouchable here by any means. That could be one for the overs, with Zverev relying a lot on his first serve to help him out. I still don't think he's that great off the ground at the minute. And Casper Ruud had his problems yesterday as well, didn't he, against Christian Garin. Garin won the first set of that one easily. Ruud was nowhere near. But the one thing that could be in Ruud's favour today, you can probably tell that it's not raining, and there's almost a sort of vague warmth coming from the sun today. It's not supposed to be much rain at all today, so the roof might be off. I think that would favour Casper Ruud against anybody. He doesn't like playing with that roof on. Artur Fils should give him a decent match. Fils perhaps a little bit fortunate to get through in straight sets against Lajovic yesterday. Lajovic was ahead at the business end of both those sets, and as Lajovic tends to do, he wasn't able to see it out at all. Not at all convincing. Lajovic, and Fils was stronger mentally in those moments, and that helped him out greatly off Artur Fils. But he's good enough nothing to fear. He's not going to fear Casper Ruud. What we've seen from Fils so far is that he doesn't get nervous on these big occasions. I would expect him to at least make this a decent test. Again, over games there is another possibility. I think all 4 of today's matches are potentially close ones. I wouldn't back in any of the favourites really. I don't see them as sure things at all today. So right, I'm going to carry on walking down here. So I don't know where I'm going actually, to be honest. I'm just wandering down by the river here, seeing what I can find. Then I'll pop up to the tennis and get there in time for Musetti against Djere.